So it says months after the tragic death of 6-year-old Wongel Estifanos at the Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, the Glenwood DA says they would not be able to successfully prove charges against 2 employees who, according to the investigation, did not properly attach a seatbelt to the young girl. 9th District DA Jefferson Chaney wrote in a 2-page letter that he would be unable to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the employees in at the park committed crimes of negligent homicide or manslaughter, which they believe to be the most accurate description of the crime in terms of what took place. This was from the park's Haunted Mine Drop Ride. The Haunted Mine Drop Ride. Apparently, she had sat down, the Wongel Estifanos. She sat down in the thing, but she sat on top of the of the buckles, of the belt buckles, and just put the flap over, her lap. And then when it dropped, then she just took off and was thrown out of the damn, the haunted mine drop. And so it could just be negligence. It could just be, stupidity. Yeah, they go back, they check it, double check it, triple check it. In order to ride the thing, they needed to have a signature from, an adult. So you would think there was the uncle. The uncle was sitting right next to her, too. But ultimately, when they bury this shit, when the DA buries this shit, they're not going to take it to trial. You got Wongel Estifanos. You got this little 6-year-old girl that was, God, could you imagine going to an amusement park with your family and then your niece flies out of one of the rides and gets killed and dies, and then everybody's going, well, what can you do? You can't, really press charges or nothing. What can you do? Justice should be equal. Justice absolutely should be equal. They're mad about it, the family, and they said that they're going to, push a civil case. It's crazy that they don't even get a ticket. They can recklessly kill a child and they don't even get a ticket. They didn't even do a drug test, they said. Now they got to go to civil court and prove everything on their own. So, maybe they like the Glenwood Caverns Amusement Park and, negligent shit does happen. But I feel like if your criminal justice system works, if the 9th Judicial Branch actually works, if the Garfield County District Attorney, if their criminal justice system works, give them a jury trial. Give them a jury trial. Let's see what a jury says about this case. They're also working in conjunction with the Division of Oil and Public Safety, Amusement Rides and Devices Division. The Division of Oil and Public Safety, Amusement Rides and Devices Division. Why do we have such a specific fucking state agency? And what do they do? What in the hell does the Colorado Division of Oil and Public Safety, Amusement Rides and Devices Division do? So they document a bunch of things: lack of procedures, inadequate training, more than one operator taking responsibility of a ride during a ride cycle, the restraint system involved. Essentially, there was a seatbelt. She sat on the seatbelt, didn't put the seatbelt on. Whose fault is it? Was it the uncle's fault? Is it the operator's fault? Does shit just happen? At the very least, yeah, give a jury trial. Jesus fucking Christ. Not even getting a ticket. I mean, there's a 10-step felony process, and so the fact that they don't even do the first step, I'm sick of the DA's goddamn burying. If there's a dead body, and, possibility of foul play, if there's probable cause that a crime could have Needs to go to a jury trial. It needs to go to a jury trial. You need to figure this thing out. You need to adjudicate it. You can't just figure this shit out behind closed doors. I don't know if I could convict beyond a reasonable doubt that something might have happened. Motherfucker, it's kind of your job. And the seatbelts to convict beyond a reasonable doubt. You're getting to the bottom of things. You're getting to the truth. And so, just make your, as the prosecution, right? It's a competitive thing. It has nothing to do about. Maybe the whole thing was intentional. Maybe it's first degree. Maybe this shit was deliberate. You don't fucking know. So they're saying that everybody's heartbroken about, the September 5th, the tragic accident that happened last year. They cannot imagine the pain of loss that the Estifanos family and their friends are experiencing, and their thoughts and prayers go out to them. Safety has always been their top priority since opening their first ride over 15 years ago. They've delivered more than 10 million safe and enjoyable rides. But most of all, they just want to let the family know how deeply sorry that they are. Did they offer to pay for funeral expenses? Did they offer shit? Just we're deeply hurt. And yeah, that's just here's some thoughts and prayers. So I think it's some bullshit. If I'm the DA, if I'm the DA of Garfield County, if I'm the DA of, I press charges. I put it in front of a jury and see what the hell a jury says. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, haunted mine drop. They need to get their shit together. So RIP to 6-year-old Wongel Estifanos. Wongel Estifanos. RIP. God damn, I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine.